found these masticated seeds, sent them down to Sydney for identification. Nothing on record in Australia. This is 1971.
Wow.
So then they sent a description to all the herbariums around the world. Do you know this seed? And the answer came back from the Dresden Herbarium in Germany. Back in 1900, the German government, through the Humboldt Institute, was sending botanists looking for new plants. And a botanist by the name of Ludwig Diels came to northern Queensland. He found the fruit and the flower, carefully transported them back to Dresden, matched them with a fossil that was 110 million years old and believed to be extinct.
Wow.
He then wrote that he believed this plant still existed in Australia, but it would take a second sighting to prove it. And so the second sighting was 1971, proved that it's here. This eventually became the 19th family of primitive flowering species ever to be found on Earth. And of those 19 families, 12 in this forest here.
Wow.
It has no vector. Whatever used to distribute the seeds is extinct. And so it's stuck in Cooper Creek. And that's part of the nature of the Daintree, is that Cooper Creek and Noah Creek, the two central catchments around Thornton Peak, have a wealth of ancient and primitive plants that don't exist anywhere else on Earth. And this is one of the plants, because it's got no vector, it's not going anywhere, can't move.
So was this planted purposely? I mean, it looks like something was cut open there.
No, that's the way it grows.
Oh.
It's got usually 3 or 4 segments, but I've counted 2 to 7. So one of the things about the Daintree is that our plants are not conformist. This is the Haploastacanthus I showed you before. Look at the arrangement of the leaves. They're not symmetrical.
Oh, all right.
They don't fit in with the modern day patterns by which we identify plants. So they talk about Cooper Creek as being outlandish because we just don't conform. And this is the parent tree. And if the scientists had gone to the local community with their seed and said, hey, do you know where it comes from? They could have told them. It was called ribbonwood. It was being chopped down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no one knew that this was an old forest until 1971. And it took them 21 years to name it, 1992.
Wow.
Yeah.